Also, willkommen zurück. Wir haben eine kleine Trennung gemacht mit ihm, mit MP. Jetzt mal weitergehen. Ich bin auf Minecraft.
I told you. Once you make the starting lineup, we're in the endorsement game now.
Yeah.
And look where we at.
Does that mean that you finally got me a shoe deal?
What? Come on, man. I ain't just get you one shoe deal. I got you 6.
Man, stop playing. What you mean?
All these people right here want to sign you. Okay, and they're more than happy to come to terms with us. All you got to do is tell me which one you want to go with, and we go.
Bruh.
Was solltest du machen? Entweder, ich hätte jetzt gesagt, entweder. Entweder die Jordans oder Under Armour. Schau was Jordan. Können wir mal geben.
Great choice.
Yo, I cannot believe I'm getting paid to wear sneakers, man. This is the kind of thing that we dreamed about back in Plainview, man.
And this is just the start, okay? Look at the names on the spreadsheet. These are all the companies you can work with if you keep going the way you're going.
Hotels.com.
Yo, I appreciate all this, man. You putting in work, bro.
Come on, man. That's what you pay me for. This ain't no charity. I'm here to help you maximize your brand. Nothing left on the table.
Hey, respect, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Hey,
this
no
is
doubt.
major, man.
No doubt.
All right.
Muss ich wieder ein Spiel spielen? Also.
What's up, bro? Best we've seen yet.
Wie man gekriegt?
Make sure you disappoint.
New Orleans ist auch ein Ding. Ja, und Denver ist schon logisch.
Let's keep this winning streak going.
Don't forget about our next fan giveaway day, where all attendees will receive a Timberwolves mascot mini flag. Come to the game, win the thing, and get a Timberwolves mascot mini flag. Timberwolves fans, our promotional Timberwolves team concert giveaway is almost here. Come to the game and the first 10,000 fans in attendance will receive a Timberwolves team poster.
Ah. Sind wir eigentlich einmal in der Starting Five? Also wir mindestens NBA-Fans machen. Da wir reingegangen.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
Egal.
The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon.
Ach, oh, sie sind genau hier
Joined by Greg
geblieben.
Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And here we can check out the story for Mike Conley.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
So the opening lineup for the Suns.
Los
O'Neal is
director.
out there with Nurkic. Then it's MP. Then it's Jones. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard. And for the Timberwolves, front court spots filled by
Verdeckt.
McDaniels and Towns. Conley and Edwards are the guards. And it's Reed.
Ey, gute Fotos.
We've seen it already this season, and P has an elevated intent to win. Anytime he's matched up against one of the league's power teams. You know what? He loves these kind of challenges.
And let's give MP credit.
Veel voor de
He
pas.
has walked the walk. The tougher the competition's been, the better they've been. This team is behind MP all the way, and the leadership he provides, they're not afraid of anybody.
I think we know these teams among the best defensive squads in the NBA. This figures to be a low-scoring affair.
But it should be an entertaining one.
Schöne.
And if you're a fan of
Erste Dreier drin.
high-intensity, high-energy defense, there's a lot to love about this matchup.
Well, you may have heard MP just signed his first shoe deal. Certainly a big moment for him.
And teaming up with Jordan Brand, an incredible place to get your first shoe deal. Congrats to MP. What an awesome achievement.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
MP outside. That's basket number 2 with his third
Schöne.
shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thanks, David. Good on the triple.
The MP doing a great job letting the
Jetzt
play develop.
verstand
making the
nicht.
defense
Entweder
pick
ich
their
treffe
poison.
manchmal oder ich
Greg
treffe
in the
einfach nicht.
process to bring in all their stars.
Letzte
The
Match
Suns
ist
don't have a lot of
brutal
ways to
gewesen.
add
Von gar keinem.
players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
Schöne.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley with it. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Pass to Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's got
Egal, aber
use of
wenn
Nurkic.
Falcons
And you
damit
see,
Foul
don't you,
machen.
Clark, this steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Adams' shot is good.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter.
Gnadenlos.
And here is Conley. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Edwards can't hit, and it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 16-3 run right now. Puts one up from 19. Adams' shot is off.
Oh,
So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
So it's Phoenix now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Jones kicks to Adams. And there's the try. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota, trailing by 13 and going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, some history here, though, of course. They won that first-round series in last year's playoffs.
Ja, okay, bedingt kannst du dir eigentlich vorstellen.
Added incentive in a game like this. I mean, they've got to be ready to rise up to that challenge.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Back to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. The 3. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Suns leading by 13. And MP with the basket on the assist by O'Neal.
20 Punkte.
MP's got 20 points.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Right side Towns. 23 seconds left here in the first quarter.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Adams and the dunk by MP.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
Left side, Edwards. Shoots over Beal, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play.
Nicht
The
schlecht.
Suns on top, leading by 17. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Also wir spielen recht gut, aber Timberwolves sind
So
sehr
far through
stark.
one quarter, it's been a lopsided game.
Aber-
We'll see if that changes
Ja,
here in the
stimmt.
second. And guys, the Suns pretty much in
Könnte den
control
Rücken-
here.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
Oh my
look
God.
at the
Oh
energy,
my-
the effort
oh my-
defensively. They put it
Oh
all
my-
out there in that
No
opening
shit.
quarter.
Gobert is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Dillingham. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Edwards in a
Shot.
So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most defensive player of the year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
The 3.
Ah, bit
Minnesota.
bullshit.
This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
That's to Gobert. Down low, shot to stop the run, and finished off by Gobert.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
And here's MP for three. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Adams has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. Here's Alexander Walker, covered by MP. Now, Alexander Walker. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. Substitution now for Minnesota. Nas Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Joe Ingles. Daniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dillingham. And Phoenix also making a switch. Nurkic is checked in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Edwards, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 18-6 run. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves history, first round had been a problem for them, but not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
Bam, du
Look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Now, here's McDaniels. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 to shoot.
Nurkic with great size at just about 7 feet. +8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Conley. Phoenix able to drain the three. Here's Reed. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the line.
Nice job by Reed there, getting the defense off balance a bit and drawing the foul.
Both free throws good from Reed. 29 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Adams, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 9th assist in the game now.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Beal against Edwards. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Offline with his three. Adams outside. Over Conley. He nails the buzzer.
Okay. Ist gut.
Move there, ending the period on a high note.
Oh mein Gott,
knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Suns on top, delivering the blowout.
Okay.
And join us right back here at the
Also
break for the
herum
start
noch
of
der
the second
Halbzeit.
half.
Taking about the shots. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Phoenix Suns.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up.
Okay, was ist gerade das für ein Dings?
And during that first half of play, these two leading the way for their respective teams.
MP, we know he's a difficult matchup for anyone. Versatile, he scores, passes, and rebounds, and he has the length to guard 1 through 5.
He's sort of what every team is looking for now at the small forward spot. That'll do it for our show tonight.
Also, ich glaube, wir sollten jetzt mehr Vorlagen machen und Rebounds
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half. But maybe things will tighten up here in the
Hätte ich jetzt gesagt.
You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
On the court for the Suns, Tyus Jones out there with Bradley Beal.
Rebound.
Yusuf Nurkic. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Adams, and at the three, the small forward. Beal gets a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. Beal's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Suns. Minnesota calls timeout.
Schauen die grosse Ball nicht mal.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to see the best up-tempo teams in the league. The Timberwolves second.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Chalk up 2 there. O'Neal,
Perfect.
7 points.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
Pass to McDaniels. Towns looking around. Back to McDaniel. And the 3-ball is good.
Finish hold.
He's got 7.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
Adams, the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's covered by Beal. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Adams. He has 40. Here's O'Neal. Good, and the assist goes to MP. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Pass to McDaniels.
Oh my God.
He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Nurkic.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here
No!
in the second half.
Waarom
Seems like
zit
they
je
left
stoel
that
nou
offense in the locker room.
Drives to the hoop. The shot's good from Alexander Walker. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
A nice shot by McDaniel. For Phoenix, they've gotten every shot to drop since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. It's Beal on the wing. This one for 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 8th assist in the game. Pass to Reed. Towns with it. 52 seconds left to play here in the third. Shot clock at 6. Inside, McDaniels.
Jo, was heb ik maken?
McDaniels going upstairs with an athletic move.
To the paint, here's Nurkic. Again, Phoenix.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's McDaniel. He's got 11. Pass to Beal. Finished off the break. Beal's got 12.
And people thought Beal was just a shooter out of college, but he rounded out his game when he learned how to finish through contact.
Here's Conley. Scoreless thus far. Here's Alexander Walker. McDaniels gets a wide open look. They get the rebound. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns, sitting on a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the...
Action.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Some big guys down front on the block, Towns and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Dillingham. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the line.
Edwards zit er verletzig. De Lossie. De Giffy.
Edwards passes to Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. And the ball.
Nee.
Touched by MP.
Wie is dat
Not sure
doelpunt
what he was
hier?
thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Minnesota shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Alexander Walker passes to Towns. Now Dillingham. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Count it, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Phoenix controlling this game. MP outside. And it's Beal in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. MP passes to O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adams. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Edwards, the bounce pass.
Nicht schlecht.
Towns against O'Neal. Towns, no luck. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And Jones has it in the corner. O'Neal looking around. MP passes to Nurkic. And he takes it in for the layup. Very nice feed.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
For three, Edwards. And it's MP with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. To the middle. A kick out to O'Neal. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fires the 3, and Adams sends it back.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
Another miss by Minnesota.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Jones finds Adams. The Suns need to get a shot off, and O'Neal gets it to go.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Phoenix.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
Man, always nice to get win number 1 against the opponent.
Jetzt aber jetzt vergessen, wie viel
Over the course of the year. So they set the tone tonight, though, for their season series against Minnesota.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
Well, I love the force that he showed on defense, using all of his length to deny shots. He was their anchor tonight.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Edwards can't hit. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Okay, ich glaube, das ist fertig, Jungs.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one.
Crème de la
Come into an
crème.
opponent's building and
Wir haben bis jetzt alles gewonnen, wo wir gespielt
Greg,
haben.
an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Gnadenlos.
Nein, MP. Great win tonight, MP.
Also. Wir sind... Warte.
Knowing the kind of player MP is, that 50-point outburst was just the beginning. I bet we see 60 points very soon.
Okay. Also. Danke, dass ihr zugeschaut habt. Mit einem Kommentar da, ein Abo und bis zum nächsten Mal wieder.